Hello, my name is Mary Fortune. I'm a sweet little ferret made of cake and cotton wool, and today I would like to do a first time try and review of the Norco chocolate Minecraft milk because it ties in with the Minecraft movie, although I have seen this chocolate milk previously to the Minecraft movie's release, but I'm still very excited about it. My favourite part of the movie was definitely when Chicken Jockey came out and yelled, "I'm Chicken Jockey," and Chicken Jockeyed all over the place. Yeah, I haven't seen the movie. I just wanted to make that joke. But yeah, I'm excited. So I'm excited to try this. Originally, I was going to do this like weeks ago, possibly even months ago. I did see this chocolate milk in the freezer section, not the freezer section, the dairy section of my local supermarket. And then when I picked it up, I was like, oh man, I could do a YouTube review of this. This will be so good. Then I checked the label and it was expired by 3 days. And I was like, no, thank you. So then I put it back and I just did not tell anyone. Yeah, I used to work at this supermarket. Can't say things have changed since that heyday. But I'm excited. Well, actually, I'm kind of nervous because prior to seeing this brand, I was kind of worried it was going to be a woo-woo raw unpasteurized milk. I mean, the fact that when I picked it up it was expired did unfortunately reintroduce that bias into my brain. But I feel like the only reason I felt that is because I said it was the dairy section, but usually the dairy section of this supermarket is literally just a refrigerator, and this was like a different section. It's still refrigerated, obviously. It just wasn't the traditional open closed door, sliding doors that I was used to. It was I don't know what kind of storage you would describe it, but it was like more like just a refrigerated shelf, if that makes sense. And I've never tried any of this normal milks by this brand. Again, we are a family of supporting local farmers, Little Big Dairy Company, dairy farmers, of course. So those are our go-to. So I don't know. It feels weird to try milk outside of my usual range, even though I probably do that any day of the week whenever I go to like a cafe that's not in my immediate vicinity. So I guess not every day, but it more often than not. Anyways, I feel like that is more than enough prelude of stories to testing the Norco chocolate Minecraft milk. So I'll just get this up for you guys. So as you can see already, the chocolate Minecraft milk has Alex on it instead of Steve. I thought that was quite interesting because we live in the 21st century and we do gender milks, because if I recall correctly, Steve is on the strawberry milk, and I feel like strawberry milk is considered more feminine, whereas chocolate milk is considered more masculine. Although they also have a caramel variety, but I don't recall which character is on the caramel variety. I'm tempted to say it might have been Creeper, actually. Is this controversial? But I like to shake my milks first. I could swear on the instructions of any given non-soft drink, like so milks and juices, you are instructed to shake it. But back in my university days, I shook my chocolate milk in front of someone and in front of multiple people, and they're all like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "It says to do that on the packet." So you guys, pro or anti-shaking is what I want to know. Also, I'm trying to be very careful not to show my hands today because my hands are a little bit eczema-y with the change of seasons. So I'm just going to give this a good shake. I don't know if you guys can hear it. You guys can see a little bit of it. Yeah, pro streamer, by the way. Pro streamer, I have the best hand cam setups. So yeah. So how much milk is this? Oh, there's also what is 1 in 3 wins? So I just realized something as well. It has a 4-star health rating. So my go-to chocolate milks, because I'm a big chocolate milk girly, is definitely oat chocolate milk. It used to be Barista Brothers iced chocolate, but unfortunately, I think Barista Brothers does not exist anymore, which is really sad. They're really high quality. What I like in a chocolate milk is I like a nice, strong, full-bodied taste with a very velvety mouthfeel. That's what I'm after. I dislike, even though we are a family of dairy farmers, I dislike the Move chocolate milks. They're too thin, too watery. If I'm indulging, I want to be indulged, basically. So that's what I'm hoping for. The fact that this is marketed as kids does make me think, and the fact that it has a 4-star health rating, I'm going to expect that I'm not going to have my preferences met, but who knows, I might still enjoy it. Let's crack open this baby, however. So 1. Yeah, I'm trying really hard not to show my hands because even though I have gloves literally for this situation, but I don't know where they are. Okay, so it's a bit frothy on top. So, how's it smell? Oh yeah, it smells like a chocolate milk. I know, crazy. It smells like a chocolate milk. That's literally all I can say. It's like, yep, that's a sweet scent. It does have a hint of chocolate. Okay, let's try it. Yeah, again, kind of as soon as I predicted that I saw the 4-star health rating, I was like, this is not going to be the velvety full body that I'm after. It still has a very nice, soft mouthfeel, which I appreciate. I'm gonna taste a bit more. The taste, by the way, does linger, which I'm like, yeah, this is nice. I consider the mouth taste, mouthfeel and taste. I'm gonna read the ingredients. Milk bolded, cocoa powder, 0.5%, natural flavors, enzyme lactase, vegetable gum, monk fruit concentrate contains milk. Nice short list, no nasties. That being said, what is monk fruit? I've never heard of that before. But that does kind of confirm my suspicions. I was like, I feel like if I tasted this blind, I'm not entirely certain that I would actually recognize it as chocolate milk. Like, I feel like I would have been like, it's sweet, but it could just be sugar. But yeah, the Norco Minecraft chocolate milk. No added sugar, good source of calcium, and it's lactose free. Okay, so I've tried lactose free milk before. I just saw the Alex character on the front and I was like, hell's yeah, I need to pick this up and drink it for my amazing followers and fans. And I didn't even notice that it said like, oh, 1 in 3 wins, lactose free. But I have had lactose free milk before, and I got it from a cafe, and I got it in the form of a strawberry milkshake because I was like, I'm feeling quirky today. This is also when I was going through like, not quite a health scare, but I was like just testing different things to make sure I hadn't spontaneously developed an allergy, and that's why I was experiencing adult tics. No, it was not a spontaneous lactose allergy. But I still tasted some lactose-free milk just in case it was, you know? You gotta try these things. And I hated it. I could not finish it. I took 1 sip of this milk and I was like, this is the worst thing I've ever tasted. And then I poured it down the sink. However, the fact that I'm not feeling the immediate urge to do that, I do think speaks to this chocolate milk's quality, which is quite nice. Let's try a bit more. Okay, so I am trying to find more things to say about this milk. It's like, yeah, it's chocolate milk. I think I will enter the thing because the promotion, because like, why not? You can get an Xbox console and controller and Minecoin gift cards. I don't know what that means. Is Minecraft no longer freemium? Like you just pay one and then you're done? I have no idea. I also think 375 mils is a good like size for this. Like it's a small bottle, not that you guys can really see it because I'm just not trying to give my whole self away. It's fine. It's a perfectly adequate chocolate milk. I am tempted to say, if you were to ask me, would I want like a Move chocolate milk or would I want a Minecraft chocolate milk? Part of me is like, I do think I would go Move just because I'm more familiar with the brand. It is somewhat what I've grown up with because it's what I was drinking when I was in primary school. Oak was like for adults, you know, for teenagers. Because it's so rich and large and it kills hungry, thirsty dead. Whereas and Move is like, it makes you feel good. I think that's the tagline or something. Whereas I don't have those like positive associations with Norco. This is more or less my first time being introduced to the Norco brand, which by the way, not sponsored, but Norco. If you did want to reach out, I have some good news because you know what? I would recommend the Norco chocolate milk. It's nice, it's lactose free, so if that's something you're worried about, that's a nice bonus. I don't know if this is just me being sheltered, but I feel like there aren't very many lactose-free milks on the market, like especially for flavored milks aimed at kids. Like there is a lactose-free oat milk that I've never tried it, but I feel like it only comes in like one flavor, whereas I believe this is the case for all of the Minecraft milks. I'm going to assume so because the packaging is so similar. Like would just make sense that it's there. It's all lactose free, so we can just slap the label on all of them without having to change too much, since we're already doing a lot with the coloration of the packaging, with having Alex and Steve. And again, I think the caramel is a creeper, but don't quote me on that. But yeah, this chocolate milk, it's entirely adequate. If I had to give it a 5-star rating, I would probably give it a 3 out of 5. Again, I much prefer a much stronger full-bodied taste, but this is really nice. You could probably give it to a kid and they'd be fine. And that's all I have to say on the Norco chocolate Minecraft milk. It is indeed a novelty, and I'm enjoying the novelty of trying it, so that makes me happy. It's a good start to the day. Yeah, I haven't had any breakfast or anything. I haven't even drunk water. I was like, I need my palate to be completely neutral for this. So this is as unbiased food reviews as you can get, coming from someone who is an incorrigible optimist who only ever sees things glass half full. Yeah! But yeah, thank you for spending this time with me. If you see the Norco chocolate Minecraft milk on your local supermarket shelves, just know that this ferret would rate it 3 stars out of 5. It's a perfectly adequate drink if you want to experience a novelty, but if you wanted to experience comfort, I would probably say stick to whatever your preferred brand or little chocolate treat is. And that's all I have to say on that. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video, whether it is another random little piece like this or something else entirely, like one of my gaming VODs or who knows what else. And yeah, thank you so much. Bye bye!